So we're going out to check on Dahlia today. Brittany's been drying her off. She is pregnant. We're only 2.5 months away from the new calf coming. And it looks like she might have mastitis. So we're going to get her in the stanchion. Hey, Josie. And we're going to check her temperature, check the area where we think the mastitis is at, see if it feels warm to the touch or hot to the touch, and then we'll treat her for an infection if she has any symptoms.
Come on, Dolly. Not you, Joy. Dahlia. Not you, Joy.
That lump, is that what you're looking at?
Do you see the back?
Like how there's like a...
It's like kind of sags down. It's a little
And that's
bit.
mastitis?
I want to take her temperature to start. Feel it better. It didn't feel overly hot.
Okay.
If she has a fever or I think it's mastitis, I'll try to. I don't want to milk her and let it down and cause her body to trigger more milk. But if it's mastitis, I need to get a little out and see verbally its system. Dahlia likes you. Come on, Dahlia. Dahlia, come here. Now they're out of the stall.
Huh?
Come on, girlie. Mama's in here.
That fell off.
It's actually, feel, the back is a tiny bit warmer than the front, but it's not hot. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it did earlier.
Feels the same to me.
Well, let's take her temperature.
It doesn't look like a big hang.
It might just be the shape as it's drying up and sagging. Do you think? Like she's got an older udder and it's just saggy because it's drying up?
I don't feel any bumpies or lumpies. They feel the same.
Alright, well that's good.
You didn't think you were getting an udder massage today, did you? So quick story. This was in our Amazon cart, and Brittany's been talking forever because our steak thermometer, or our meat thermometer, whatever you call it, doesn't work anymore. It broke. And so I saw this in there, and after a couple times of seeing it in there, I was like, I'm just gonna buy it for Brittany. So I ordered it. Took like 2 weeks to get here. Thanks, Amazon. But when I was telling her about it, she's like, I didn't have any thermometers or food thermometers in the cart. And I'm like, you did. You did. It was white, had a blue lid, had a big white cap over the needle or the end. And she goes, that was for animals, not meat.
All right. I can do the temperature if you hold her tail still and keep her still for me. I just don't want her to run it to me. Wait, let me figure out how to use this first.
After I've already grabbed her tail.
You know what? It might not have battery. Funny story, I just bought a new thermometer because we had to take baby's temperature. It's the exact same model, so don't piss them up. Alright, sorry girl.
Woo! You don't like it.
Okay, she's good. No,
Good girl.
Alright, well that's really encouraging. I think I'll slather up really good Dynamint just to help.
If you can't hear her, she's saying she's going to put Dynamint on it.
Just to help.
The way it was hanging, I think, her udder. And it's really hard to tell when she's got her legs together like this. There. See how the right side looks like a big bulge? We are drying her off. She is pregnant. Well, she doesn't look very pregnant.
Does she does? I think she does.
Do you think she does? I guess she's naturally really thin.
Look at Joy, how skinny Joy is. But yeah,
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
the kids were milking for me the last few days, so I haven't been checking on her probably in like 4 days. And so when I saw it, at the angle I saw it, it just looked red and swollen in a funny shape. I'm not at all hormonal and pregnant and overreacted at all. It's not like I started bawling my eyes out here or anything.
You were crying about something else on the phone.
It's adorable when Josie eats the grain with joy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Now we know to get a battery. That's Jack's favorite job ever.
To get batteries? Is that a faceticism? She can't hear me. Well, we started just the other day setting up. We bought a hoop house to replace the one that we bought and blew away the day after we bought it. We're gonna set it up here. And we're gonna build some planting boxes on the inside as well. And I'm gonna secure the legs to those, and those will be filled with dirt. So I'm hoping all of that will keep it held. See from here, but Lucky had her piglets. She had 11. Well, she had 12. One was a stillborn, but there's 11 happy, healthy piglets. We had been checking her every day, not seeing any milk in her underline. She was getting bigger around her tummy, like her belly was getting big. We named her Lucky. I can't remember if I told this story. I'm sure I have. Oh, it's been a while since I posted. But we called her Lucky because we were butchering hogs, and we had no clue. But there were 2 females, and one of them just looked big, but they had not been with a boar. They'd not been, there was no way that they were pregnant. They'd been with a barrow, that we had a vet come make a barrow for us. So it wasn't just like me trying to do it on my own. And when we butchered her, it turned out she was in fact pregnant. And so we kept the second one, who was kind of shaped similarly to her, and that's how we found out. We thought she was pregnant. So we fought like over time, debating back and forth. Is she pregnant? Is she not? We thought she went past a 4-month mark about 3 weeks ago. Well, it turns out yesterday morning her underline started filling up, and then later that day, after Andrew and I ran an errand, there was piglets on the ground. So she had a good, easy labor, it seems like, and seemed to do really well. Seemed like it was successful, so cool. Beyond that, we did get a dog, a puppy, Bluey, the blue heeler. And before anybody's like, you named it after the show Bluey or whatever. One, we haven't seen it, even though we've heard about it. But I, since being a kid, read a book from the library back when, kids used to, for entertainment every week. You'd go to the library, you'd check out books. Occasionally you'd check out a DVD. And you would use that as your entertainment. And there was one with blue heeler in it named Bluey, and a red heeler named Red. Maybe it was blue and red, I can't remember, but I always want to name one Blue or Bluey. Hey, there you are, bub. Bluey, sit. Bluey, sit. Good boy. Bluey's about 4.5 months old, 5 months old. We've had him for about, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like that, so anyways. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.